Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Josh. Welcome back to another video, and this is part two of my, kind of like my little toy haul, from when I went to New York. I just got back. I went to Forbidden Planet in Toy Tokyo, and I went to a couple other places too, and it was fun. So for anyone that has not seen part one, basically, originally I wanted to do a whole big video of me just showing off what I got and how my trip was, but for starters, my computer is not working, and and I don't really have like the proper software and stuff. I'm doing everything on my phone, so that's kind of the issue. The only good thing is at least it's in better quality, because most of the videos I do on my computer is just garbage. Like, it is not good at all. And sorry if I'm a little bit cut off. I'm doing this on my tripod, and it's okay. I mean, it's snapped off, and obviously the angle I'm at is not great. My forehead's kind of cut off, but that's okay. I got a big forehead anyway. So yeah, and I was showing off, I got some of the TMNT NECA stuff. I got a couple of Marvel Legends. Actually, I got a lot of Marvel Legends, actually. But not as much as what I'm about to show you guys. Because this is for all you Ultraman fans out there. All you Godzilla fans. Because that's basically what I'm dedicating part two of. Because I bought a lot of stuff. But like, a lot, though. I mean, I'm not broke, but still, it was a lot of stuff. And like I said in part one, it's not really the figures themselves that are pricey. It's the tax and all that gets you, because you're in another state, so it is what it is. That's what happens. You kind of take that chance. So right now I'm gonna put my stuff down. This is from the last video. I was just filming it right now. So this is a pre-recording, so you're probably watching this tomorrow, but I'm doing this today. So you get the idea. Also, like I've mentioned, I do apologize if I'm gonna be looking this way or I'm looking that way, because I'm filming this on my phone, so I'm still kind of used to this. So do apologize. So let me clear off my desk, and I'll show off what I got. Just to kind of just give you guys an idea of what I was showing off for part one. So let me go. Let me just jump straight to part two. So you're not gonna see my face. You're gonna see mostly my beat up desk, because that's where I gotta lay down all my Ultraman figs and my Godzilla stuff. So I'm just gonna do that. So you're only gonna see just a little bit of me. Let me see. I think it's an okay angle, right? Okay, yeah. So let's get right to it. The only good thing about doing videos like these over my phone is that at least I can like pause it, in case there's some stupid stuff going on, but whatever. I'm always used to doing this live anyway, so no worries. So let me shut up. So let me jump right into it, right? I bought a lot from Toy Tokyo. It was nuts. I can see it in the guy's face. He wasn't too happy. Mostly because a lot of them got the security sensor. But it is what it is. I can't do nothing about that. I get the pain. I work in retail. It's not great. Especially when you gotta be all like swiping and stuff, and you don't know if they're gonna buzz off when you leave. That happens. So of course we got Golza, Ultraman from Ultraman Tiga. Actually, let me see. I'm trying to. Because I have a lot. So that's the thing. That's gonna fill up this whole thing right here. Mm, Elba, if I remember, I know he's from Ultraman Mebius, and he did appear in Ultraman Orb. So if I forget some of their names, please don't get mad at me. These are a lot of figures. I mean, these are all kaiju's mostly. We got him. Although this version is from Ultraman Trigger, because I know that the other version originally appeared in Ultraman Taiga. That I remember very fondly. Giant shark. Wouldn't be a kaiju series without a nice big old shark. Look at that. Looks very nice. Don't get me wrong. Most of the ones I got here, they're not. I know a lot of them. They're from like current gen. Don't worry. I definitely got a lot of classics. I do for sure. I mean, look at that. Look how gorgeous these look, man. Oh, that. See how great this is. I guess you could count this as a toy review too if you want. I mean, I'm basically showing off all these figures because they don't got a bunch of accessories. They're just kind of hanging around because that's how they are. These are hard to find. These toys come straight from Japan. Remember that. So be lucky that we have stores like Toy Tokyo and all that. And if you buy stuff online, oh, forget it. You're gonna be paying a lot. These costed like $8.99 each. Yeah, just to kind of give you an idea how much I paid. And, tax, I guess, like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You see what I mean with how much money I spent? That's what you work for. That's what you gotta remember. And of course, Keemer Man. There we go. I remember he was a hard one to find at some point. Let me fix that up. I remember he was a hard one to find. He got rare at some point. I remember that. And then they decided to re-release him, do another reissue with like a brand new tag, and there you go. Now you got him. That's great. I like this. He's from Ultra Q. And from Ultraman 2 from an extent, but you get the point. I don't think we need to argue about appearances just yet, because you know I'm going to do a toy review with this. Especially him, because this is a classic. I'm trying to start like straight from the beginning for a lot of my reviews, so that's kind of what I'm going for. Oh, this is another rare one for sure. This I was shocked to find this one out in the wild. Like I was astonished because this one was very hard to find online. You could not buy him at all. I like the tag too a lot. I like that it's kind of green and stuff. That's nice. Got a little tail. You don't really need it. He stands pretty good. So there you go. That's something. Let me brighten up this a little bit so you can see the figures a little more better. There we go. Cause we're not no we're not halfway. No. Got a King Joe Custom, so that's nice. It looks really nice in person too. Like wow. Paint's good. I mean, I might have like maybe one or two that's a little bit messy, but it's all right. We're okay. I mean, look at that. Come on now. These are great. This one I'm probably gonna get wrong. Hoodra or Hoodrum, from Ultraman Trigger. I'm probably gonna get that name wrong, but at least I got him. I got one of the Guardians, the Dark Guardian, so that's great. Well, technically Trigger Dark, he counts as one too, but you get the point. Listen, I watched the series. All right, come on now. It was actually a good show. I like Ultraman Trigger. A lot of people say that it was bad, but not really. I think the reason why people didn't like it, it's because wait, I dropped one of them. I think the reason why a lot of people didn't like it is because the show's obviously trying to be like Tiga, because that's the name of the show. Ultraman Trigger New Generation Tiga. You know what I mean? So I guess people didn't like that it was kind of copying that, but I think the show was fine. I think I think it did what it was doing. I think it was alright. And look, we even got look at that. We got data, but we got power data or whatever it was called. But the weird goofy one where he will never had standing problems ever. Like look at that. Look at his toes, man. It looked kind of weird. Unfortunately, yeah, the paint on mine is kind of funky, but they only had one. So look, I wasn't gonna spend like $20 just to buy them online. You know what I mean? I think $8.99, is a much more better price than paying more on eBay and stuff. No offense, because I like eBay, but you get the point. So I was astonished to find these. There we go. So I put them down here. I just got them all in this bag. Who let the dogs out? I don't fucking know. I don't know. What do we even call this, bruh? I know they got names, but they got like those weird complicated names. Look, trust me, when we're talking about like the Heisei era, even the current era to a certain extent, you're always gonna get characters with like funny names, so you can't help it. Can't help it. Oh, I remember him. Remember this little douchebag. Look at that, this guy. Yeah, that's supposed to be like the first creature Ultraman X fought. Something like that, because I know he does return at some point. Like if I remember correctly, I think he comes back in Ultraman Rube, but he didn't look like this. He looked like completely different. Come on, quality. Come on now. Let me see, because like it's. Let me see. Maybe do I gotta zoom in? You gotta kiss the audience. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Come on, man. Well, the camera doesn't want to do its job, then we're just gonna move on. I'm gonna have to hurry because I bought so many. Look at this. I don't got no room already. Look at that. It's Big Bird. I don't fucking know. He got silver feet though. He got that, you know. Oh man. Yeah, I'm sorry. This thing's starting to fill up fast. I'm not even like. Am I even halfway through? Jesus Christ, not even. I don't know what to do. Evil Ultraman Dino. There you go. Okay. There you go. See? Fake Dyna, something like that. I know he got a funny name, Galactron, but this is Mark One. Funny, it's weird how they made Mark Two first and then Mark One after, but whatever. I know they made a DX version of that, but that figure was like ridiculous. Like sculpting and everything, perfect, but they exaggerated on the size. It did not need to be that huge. Like trust me, if you look at it online, the Ultra Monster DX series, wow, that thing was huge. But you know what's tiny? This little guy. Look how small he is. You got these most horrifying creatures possible, and then there's always that one cute one. I mean, who am I kidding? When you got a creature like Busca that exists within the Ultraman universe, I mean, I guess anything is possible. And no, this is not Busca. This is this weird little creature that's an Ultraman Dino. See, that's what I love. That's what I love the most. I got a lot of these figures based off of different eras of Ultraman, so that's fantastic. And of course, look, I even got one of the Guardians too. But this is not like her from Triggers from Tiga. So okay, all right, that's pretty good, you know. I really hope the video quality is decent because if you guys can't see this well at all, I'm gonna be so pissed. Because right now it looks okay. My video quality is not great. Hey, at least we're not doing this through my computer. I should probably do most of my videos like these, you know, even if the video takes forever to upload. Of course, finally, okay, good guy. Finally. Okay, at least we got one. This is, Ultraman Max's mentor, whose name I forget, but look, it's okay. Listen, I'm also tired too, alright, so, trust me. If I forget certain things, don't mind. I really hope this guy, come on now, don't fall now. I'm not halfway, I gotta hurry up. Ooh, look at that. I love the paint on this guy. Look how great this looks. Oh, that's it's like a pretty nice color. There you go. Okay, Cyber Gamora. Yeah, him I definitely remember. And there was one of them too. They only had one, so I was shocked to find this one so easy. Look at that one. Another old one. That looks good. I mean, technically this is a good guy too, because I don't remember him ever really fighting the Ultraman. I know he's from Ultraman X. That was like one of the ones that they were like trying to summon too. I remember from the first episode. Listen, I watched that a very long time ago. I'm not gonna remember every single event from the current Ultraman gens, but you get the idea. I'm pretty sure we're still in the Re-Raw era, but I'm not 100% yet. Oh yeah, who remember this guy? Who remember? Actually, hold up. Like if come on. There you go. Hey, okay, there you go. Alright. It's freaking butterfly wings, my god. Trying to show off the bet. There we go. Okay. There we go. And they have Bolton too. So that was pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that picture is posted already too, if, on the community tab. Chandler, yes, another classic. Yes, this one definitely needs a review. Not to be confused with Pegula, because yes, they also did release Pegula. Same creature, but not really. That's gonna be an interesting review whenever I get to that at some point. Now I really wish they had Pegula, but no biggie. I already got enough as it is. All right, I gotta stop being greedy. Ooh, another one, another evil one. Look at that. There you go. Hard to believe he becomes a kaiju, right? Because he starts off as like an evil cyborg, and then all of a sudden, watch this. Actually, we're actually almost done. Thank goodness. Boom. Yep, they're both the same. They're actually both the same character, just transformed. I love this too. I mean, you got a good figure when they made a DX version eventually, because this one is good, but obviously he doesn't have too much of the paint. He's supposed to have a little bit more, but that's okay. He still looks really cool. I love this a lot. This was like the final monster that Ultraman Decker fought against. Look, he even got the Red King tail and everything too. Red King, he's here. He's on there. He's attached to him. He's just not painted for whatever reason. I really need to get the DX version. The DX version is fantastical. Great. Rocky boy. Look at that. Look at this man. They just keep getting weirder and weirder. Look how weird this one is in this little tail. Actually, you know what? They're going to have to scooch over because the next couple of ones that I got, they're kind of huge. Okay. That should be enough. Even I'm not even gonna bother naming them because I know they got like those weird kind of funky names. Another one from Dyna, I think. Hopefully I don't confuse it with something else. Oh yeah, yes, I remember for sure. He looks pretty cool. I wish he had more paint, but it's alright, it's fine, you know, but he looks really nice. He's from Ultraman Tiga, of course he looks nice. A lot of the kaijus from that era were like the designs were crazy, especially if you look at the more recent one with Ultraman Blazar. Now those kaijus look crazy. Speaking of crazy, I got the Tartarus guys too. I only got two of them though. Got the main one and I got the kind of sort of big one, but not really. There's a third one too, but they didn't have them. That's fine. Look at these golden boys. Look at that. There's actually an anime called Golden Boy. Don't look up the manga though. It's pretty weird. It's like the anime and the manga. It's like they're both so different. I don't even know how to explain it. Oh yes, my favorite. Is he the last one? No. Okay, so these are the last few. Yes, Pandan. Finally, Pandan. But it's not classic Pandan. It's Ultraman Taiga Pandan. So obviously they released him during Ultraman Decker's, on run, because he did appear in that show, and the design is kind of a combination of like the OG from the 60s and a little bit of the one from Ultraman Orb. You get the point, but he looks fantastic. I love this figure so much. I mean, I love all of these. Don't get me wrong. I mean, look at my freaking desk. I spent like, oh, this is more than $100 for sure. Well, let's be real here. Ultraman Belial Atrocious. Yes, his final form before he died and actually got permanently killed off. Yeah, trust me, Ultraman, they will kill off characters when you least expect it, because he's not in the show no more. He's gone. I mean, I know in Ultraman, what was it, Ultraman Z? I know there was like a clone of Belial. I remember where he had like golden claws and all that. But that was a clone. That wasn't actually him. Windom. Yes, Windom. We finally got him, boys. We got Windam, whatever you call it. Yes, this one will definitely get a review, for sure. Because I try to review like the ones from the 60s and 70s first before I review the ones from like the current ones. You guys get what I mean. I got a bunch of playlists too. If you guys are not watching my toy reviews, I mean, come on now. I mean, to be fair, they are one of my more popular videos that are not YouTube shorts, but you get the idea. And then last but not least, Bird from Tiga. I don't know. It's not Melba. If you're thinking that's who it is, no, that's not Melba. This is a purple guy. I don't know. I mean, he is purple, I know you can't really see it too well because I got so much junk here and my camera is not great, but that's all the Ultramen. So I got a couple of other figures too. The last ones I'm going to show up before I end the video, because we're going to get past 20 minutes. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about him. Oh my god, how did I forget? How did I forget him? Oh, I am so sorry, man. Well, he's been permanently killed off too, so I guess, yeah. Alright, now the big boys. Look at that. We got Gamera, the good Gamera from the 90s. This is from Gamera 2. The one where he fought against Legion. That's a pretty good one actually. Look at that, look at that. Look at the detail on that shit. That was gonna happen at some point. It's okay. I was expecting it. Stupid tripod. We'll be right back. Okay, hopefully we're back up and running now. So sorry about that. Yeah, so I got Gamera. Okay, so that's cool. I mean, they recently announced that they were gonna make the ones from the '60s, which was cool. But then I remember that that's not gonna come out for a while. So yeah, well, it happens. All right, Gojira. Right, the only Godzilla figure I have. Well, not the only Godzilla, but the only Godzilla. Right. So this is the one from Singular Point, his amphibian form, and he's a long boy. What is it, like a hot dog? Look at that. Look how long he is. He ain't gonna fit my shelf. I got no room. No, I don't. I don't got room at all. I'm screwed. I don't think I could collect no more. That's it. But we know that's not gonna happen. Obviously, no. I can't. Don't stop. Don't stop the game. You just, you might have a couple roadblocks ahead, but it is what it is. And this one did have a little bit of messed up paint, but there was only one. And like I say, I wasn't just gonna buy it online because he is kind of hard to find for a good price. So yeah, all right. Long Godzilla boy. Okay. And then the last three, two flying ones. We got Batra from Godzilla and Mothra, or Godzilla and Mothra Battle for Earth, but that was like one of the names from the U.S. Megaguirus. Him I was definitely not expecting, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And then last, but not least, Mechagodzilla from 2002. So known as Kiryu, and that's the one with the giant cannons to the back of his head. I have a few. I had like a really tiny one that's like 3 inches, and then I got the ginormous like 12 or 13 inch ones, but it was like all the way super high on my shelf. So I was, I don't know if I want to take them down to do a comparison, but that's it. That's the end. Yep. Okay, good. So I made sure. So that's all the ones that I got, right? You may hear a snap, so watch it. Be careful for your hearing. Okay, there we go. So yep. So that's all the ones, man. Look at that. Tidal wave. Alright, so I want to thank you guys, for joining in. If you haven't checked out part 1, check it out. And, and that's about it. So like I said, thank you guys so much for joining in. I hope you guys enjoyed the videos at least. These will definitely get reviewed at some point. I'll probably, I'll determine what's going to come first and what comes next afterwards, This video's going on for way too long. So let me stop now. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're not. And that's about it. So see ya.